How do we safely enjoy this holiday? You just heard from Shane Willis. He owns Some Dudes Fireworks in Lehi. He tells me the best fireworks, the best prices are right here in our backyard. Take a listen.
I've been doing this for 9 years now.
Why'd you get into it in the first place?
Oh, that's an easy one. I love fireworks. My wife, my two daughters, my two sons, we all pitch in, and they have friends that help, and yep, we get it done.
Why did you decide to open this other than liking fireworks? Why did you, this is a commitment for you, so why did you decide to do this?
That's a good question. The last time that I went out of state for fireworks, $1,000 fit in the front seat of my car. And I love fireworks, but I came home and told my wife they're just too much money now, and that we maybe won't be able to do it anymore. And so, long story short, we decided to, if you buy them in extreme bulk, you get a great price on them. And that's why we started to do this, because we have been in other people's shoes, and we want everyone to be able to enjoy fireworks at a reasonable price.
The big thing this time of year, obviously it's dry, and there's always going to be that debate in Utah because it's a dry state. But what is your advice to people that come by fireworks? Just in general, to do this in a safe manner so we can continue to have this opportunity to do this a couple times a year.
Right. Mostly, actually, it's just common sense. Don't do them in a big dry field with, a lot of dry weeds and stuff. Just use common sense. You can have water available to pour over them when you're done. We always recommend on the smaller ones that you brick them and secure them. And, if done safely, fireworks are great family memories.
You mentioned buying out of state. Not only are some of those fireworks that you buy out of state illegal in Utah, but people will still do it. What is your advice to folks that are willing to drive instead of shopping local?
I'm glad you asked me that. The best fireworks and the best prices are right here in their backyard. There is a stigma about, well, if they're illegal, they must be better. And that couldn't be farther from the truth. We sell fireworks that go just as higher, break just as big or bigger, and they're totally legal. It's just kind of I don't know what started it and if it will ever end. People think the best fireworks are in Wyoming, and couldn't be farther from the truth. We are not bound by one brand. We buy the best fireworks from all of the brands. There are probably 20 or more different brands here. I buy what I would spend my money on. You can't buy a bad firework at Some Dudes Fireworks. Just use common sense. Be safe.
Thanks to Shane for the time during his busy time here as we get ready for the 24th. So according to UFA and the Utah State Fire Marshal, fireworks can be discharged 2 days before, the day of, and the day after, July 4th and the 24th. That means they can be used this week, starting tomorrow and ending Friday at midnight. These rules are subject to change if high winds and adverse weather are in your area.